Most people assume a parking garage is one of the closest things to passive income. Build a concrete box, paint a few lines, install a payment machine, and watch money roll in every hour of the day. After all, every parked car is paying rent without demanding customer service, inventory, or expensive equipment. The numbers can certainly look irresistible. A 500-space garage charging an average of just $15 per vehicle can generate millions of dollars in annual revenue. But here's the catch. Many garages that appear to be cash machines barely produce enough profit to justify the investment. Others quietly become some of the most valuable real estate businesses in an entire city. The difference often has less to do with parking and far more to do with location, financing, and understanding how people move through a city. Because the parking business isn't really about storing cars, it's about monetizing convenience. And convenience can become incredibly expensive or incredibly profitable. Whether a parking garage is worth owning depends on one question almost nobody asks before buying one. Who actually needs your parking tomorrow? For decades, owning a parking garage represented stability. Office workers arrived every weekday. Sports fans packed stadiums. Tourists filled downtown hotels. Airports expanded every year. Demand seemed almost guaranteed. That perception still attracts investors today. Compared to restaurants, retail stores, or hotels, parking appears refreshingly simple. There are no chefs to manage, no inventory spoiling overnight, no fashion trends, no customer returns. Just concrete, steel, cameras, gates, and cars. Many owners aren't even individuals. Large real estate investment firms own entire portfolios of parking structures. Hospitals operate their own garages. Universities manage thousands of spaces. Municipal governments often lease garages to private operators. Even pension funds invest in parking assets because they historically generated predictable cash flow. For smaller investors, however, ownership usually begins with one garage attached to an office district, airport, entertainment venue, or mixed-use development. The dream is recurring income. People need somewhere to park every single day. Reality is far less predictable. One nearby office building closes, a subway line expands, a company adopts remote work, a stadium relocates. Suddenly, hundreds of daily customers disappear almost overnight. The garage itself hasn't changed. The surrounding neighborhood has. And that's what determines whether the investment succeeds. Buying into the business starts with one unavoidable expense: the land. In major cities, land can represent over 70% of the total project cost. Downtown property in places like New York, London, or Tokyo can cost tens of millions before a single parking space exists. Then comes construction. Surface parking lots are relatively inexpensive, sometimes costing only a few $1,000s per space depending on land values. Parking garages are another story entirely. Above-ground structured parking often costs between $25,000 and $50,000 per parking space to build. Underground parking frequently exceeds $80,000 per space because excavation, ventilation, waterproofing, and structural engineering dramatically increase costs. A 600-space garage could easily require a construction budget exceeding $20 million. Then come the systems: automatic gates, license plate recognition cameras, payment kiosks, security cameras, elevators, lighting, fire suppression systems, emergency communication equipment, electric vehicle charging infrastructure, digital guidance systems that tell drivers where empty spaces are located. Each upgrade improves customer experience. Each upgrade also adds another line to the maintenance budget. Before opening, developers still need environmental studies, zoning approvals, building permits, engineering reviews, accessibility compliance, and often lengthy negotiations with city planners. Very few buyers pay cash. Commercial loans finance most projects, often requiring significant down payments while interest expenses continue regardless of how many cars actually enter the garage. Then comes working capital. Employees must be paid before revenue stabilizes. Software subscriptions begin immediately. Utility bills arrive every month. Unexpected repairs happen from day one. Owning a garage is capital intensive long before the first customer parks. Once operational, the revenue model looks deceptively simple. Drivers pay for parking. Yet successful garages rarely depend on hourly parking alone. Daily rates attract commuters. Monthly memberships generate recurring income. Reserved executive spaces command premium prices. Event parking during concerts or sporting events can produce an entire week's revenue in a single evening. Airport garages often charge travelers for several consecutive days, dramatically increasing average ticket values. Some garages lease rooftop space to telecommunications companies for cellular equipment. Others rent walls for advertising. Electric vehicle charging stations create another growing income source. Valet services generate premium pricing. Car wash partnerships increase revenue per customer. Some garages even lease storage areas or commercial units on the ground floor. The smartest operators constantly increase revenue without adding more parking spaces. Pricing is another science entirely. A garage charging $12 all day may earn less than one charging $5 for the first hour before increasing rates throughout the day. Dynamic pricing has transformed the industry. Busy weekends, holiday shopping, major concerts, large conventions. Every surge in demand allows prices to rise automatically. It's remarkably similar to airline tickets or hotel rooms. The parking space never changes, only its value does. Customer behavior matters just as much. Commuters value predictable monthly pricing. Tourists care about convenience. Event visitors prioritize proximity over price. Business travelers often expense parking entirely. Understanding who parks and why can double revenue without building additional capacity. Then comes the reality most outsiders never see. Operating costs. Labor is still significant despite automation. Security staff, maintenance technicians, cleaning crews, customer service, managers, cash handling in some facilities, snow removal in colder climates, landscaping. Even highly automated garages require people behind the scenes. Electricity becomes another major expense. Thousands of LED lights operate around the clock. Elevators consume power. Ventilation systems in enclosed structures run continuously. Payment systems, security cameras, network equipment. Everything relies on electricity. Insurance costs can surprise new owners. Vehicles worth millions collectively occupy the property every day. Accidents happen, flooding damages cars, fires spread quickly in enclosed environments, liability coverage is substantial, maintenance is relentless, concrete cracks, steel corrodes, waterproof membranes fail, expansion joints wear out, painting fades, elevators require inspections, security equipment eventually becomes obsolete. Unlike office buildings, parking garages absorb constant weight from thousands of vehicles every week. Structural repairs can cost millions if deferred too long. Taxes never disappear. Property taxes rise alongside land values. Business taxes continue regardless of occupancy. Stormwater management fees, accessibility compliance upgrades, permit renewals, software licensing, payment processing fees. None of these generate additional revenue. They're simply the cost of remaining open. One hidden expense surprises many investors: technology replacement. License plate recognition systems evolve rapidly. Payment apps change. Cybersecurity becomes increasingly important. Customers expect frictionless digital experiences. Ignoring technology eventually drives customers elsewhere. So what do the economics actually look like? Well-run garages often achieve gross margins above 60% because there is very little direct cost associated with one additional parked vehicle. But operating margins tell the real story. Debt payments, maintenance, payroll, insurance, utilities, taxes. After everything is paid, many garages operate with net profit margins somewhere between 15 and 30%. Prime locations sometimes exceed those numbers. Poorly financed garages often struggle to reach 10%. Cash flow matters even more than accounting profit. Parking revenue arrives daily. Loan payments arrive monthly. Large repair bills arrive unexpectedly. Owners with healthy cash reserves survive those surprises. Others borrow even more money. Breaking even usually takes years rather than months. New construction projects commonly require 7 to 15 years before investors fully recover their initial investment. That sounds slow, until you remember many garages continue producing income for decades after construction loans are repaid. The highest performing owners think differently. They're not simply selling parking, they're controlling strategically located real estate in growing cities. As land values rise, the garage itself may become less valuable than the property underneath it. Sometimes the greatest return isn't parking income at all, it's redevelopment. A garage purchased decades earlier may eventually become a luxury apartment tower, office complex, or mixed-use development worth several times the original investment. Ironically, some of the world's most profitable parking garages eventually disappear. They're replaced by something even more valuable. But many owners never reach that point. Failure usually begins with overestimating demand. Developers assume every parking space will stay occupied. Reality rarely cooperates. Occupancy fluctuates constantly. Economic downturns reduce travel. Remote work reduces commuting. Ride-sharing decreases parking demand in some neighborhoods. Public transportation expansions reshape entire districts. Autonomous vehicles could eventually change parking demand again. Competition also intensifies quickly. One new garage opens nearby. A shopping center offers free parking. Street parking regulations change. A major employer relocates. Revenue falls while loan payments remain exactly the same. Ignoring maintenance creates another expensive mistake. Small cracks become structural problems. Deferred repairs eventually require major reconstruction. What could have cost thousands eventually costs millions. Some owners also refuse to adjust pricing. Charging the same rates year after year while operating costs increase slowly destroys profitability. Successful operators constantly analyze occupancy, customer behavior, and local competition. Parking is far more data-driven than most people realize. The biggest misconception is believing this business runs itself. Automation reduces labor. It doesn't eliminate management. Every pricing decision affects occupancy. Every maintenance decision affects long-term costs. Every nearby development changes demand. The owners who treat parking as a sophisticated real estate operation consistently outperform those who see it as passive income. So is owning a parking garage actually worth it? In the right location, with disciplined financing and long-term thinking, absolutely. It can generate predictable cash flow, appreciate alongside valuable urban land, and provide decades of relatively stable income. But buying an average garage in an average location with too much debt is rarely a shortcut to wealth. This business rewards patience more than speed. It rewards analysis more than optimism. And it rewards understanding cities more than understanding cars. Because the most valuable asset inside a parking garage was never the vehicles, it's the land they're temporarily borrowing.